everybody. This is Kence. Yeah, thank you for tuning in. Don't forget to subscribe below and visit the blog at www.thelittlecence.com. Today, I wanted to talk about something that I saw in the Bible, reading the book of Matthew, and I came across this and I was just like, wow, this is the reason why people be hating on the kid. I'm just kidding. I just figured I wanted to share it, and it's pretty simple. So Matthew chapter 13 verse 57 says, and they were deeply offended and refused to believe in him. Then Jesus told them, a prophet is honored everywhere except for in his own hometown and among his own family. Pause. Brief disclaimer, this is the Kence translation. This is how I received it. I mean, I read the verse for you, but this is how I interpreted it. Please. Feel free to check me. Matthew chapter 13. You can start at 53 or you can read the whole chapter, because that's how I got all this conclusion after I read the whole chapter. And tell me what you think.
I was like, what? For real?
So previous to this, you'll see Jesus doing his thing, you know, without Jesus, doing miracles, teaching people in parables. So when he returned to Nazareth, which is his hometown, so that's like me returning back to Florida. When he returned to Nazareth and the people started saying, hey, what's up with this kid? For real. He one of us. He from the hood. And what's up? What do you think he is? He out here healing people. He out here telling people stories and teaching people. Oh, he thought he was something special. Jesus goes back to his hometown, and everybody in his hometown, his hood, is questioning him. And that made me think, you know, even now in this day and age where we are, how this relates to us as Christians currently. I thought, dang, you know, how often do we have friends or even family that don't support us or don't really care about what we're doing, especially when we're doing something for the kingdom? So for example, let me give a quick example of myself. There's so many of my Frie-nemies, you would say, or people around me, not necessarily my family, but in some cases it could be family, that never really supported me. I have a blog out. They haven't even subscribed to the YouTube channel. Something so simple as that don't cost you no money. Just hit the red button. Or they haven't even visited the site. Or let's say you're a singer or a dancer and you have shows, you have recitals, and none of your family comes. How does that feel? Like they don't support you? And then when they hear about you getting big elsewhere and other people loving you, think about Jesus. People loved him. Most of the places he went, my dog always had large crowds around him. In this chapter or around there, they were talking about how John the Baptist died and Jesus went off to a remote area privately to go mourn, basically. You know, he was sad. His boy died or whatever. So when he got to where he was going, he went across the water on a boat and he was alone when he went. When he got there, large crowd was already waiting for your boy. It was popular among people that didn't know him. They just heard of him. So, you know, us, me and you, regular old Joes nowadays, we're doing our thing, whatever we're called to do, whatever we're doing, and people love us. And most of the time, it's not the people even around us. I know me, I'm like, dang, son, I thought you was gonna be a rider. I thought it was gonna be you. I feel like that's how Jesus felt. When he got back to Nazareth, that's his hometown. Another translation says, a prophet is not without honor except for in his own hometown or amongst his own family. So this translation, this is the kids' Bible, by the way. I love kids' Bibles. They break it down for people like me. I don't got time to be going through hard versions. I really do want to understand and know what the Bible is saying. All these people love him and are so excited about Jesus, Team Jesus. They following him. They doing all of this stuff. And they're not even his own people. That's not his mother. That's not his brother. Those are just strangers, right? Strangers. And I'm like, well, dang, I ain't got no reason to be mad when my own friends turn into frenemies, or when my own family don't want to bother with me when I'm doing something, or when I'm doing what I'm called to do and they don't agree or they don't see it. I know in my family, my father is not a Christian. And so if I ever told him about this, I don't think he's on social media, he's not gonna see this, but if I ever told him that I was vlogging and I was a Christian vlogger, he'd be like, what are you wasting your time for? And would never support, would never say anything else. That would be the last sentence and it's done. Haitians are pretty harsh. And that's it. He'll never say anything else about it but that. And that means don't bring that subject up. I don't want to hear about it. It's done. That's a perfect example of how I could have just been so sad and decided not to do what I was doing because someone in my own home or someone in my own hometown, someone so close to me, wasn't honoring what I was doing for the Lord or wasn't honoring my passion. So this video is simply to encourage you, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever it is you're called to do it, no matter who around you, especially if it's your friends, people closest to you, your family, your mother, brother, sister, cousin, daddy, uncle, grandparent, whoever is not supporting you, don't worry about it. They didn't support Jesus. They did not support Jesus when he got back to Nazareth. They was asking him questions. Oh, who are you? Oh, why you out here? What, you trying to shine? What, you trying to shine? You're a regular person. Ain't your mama, ain't your brother from around here? Aren't y'all all from around here? What make you so different? Oh, you think you special? All the questions I'm sure you hear. Oh, why you dancing for? Oh, what you vlogging for? Oh, what you singing for? What, we always in the choir together. Oh, what, you extra special? Like, think about Whitney Houston. She comes from a church right here in Newark, New Jersey. I'm sure she wasn't the only good singer at her church, but she was the one that made it. How many people do you think are at that church in Newark, wherever it is? I've never been there. At that church in Newark, probably hating on Whitney and her success, what she had. And that's a perfect example, you know, rest in peace, Whitney. People will be hating. It's done data. It's normal. Take from the example of Jesus. It's normal. But don't fret, like, Jesus is still awesome, son. No matter if they didn't accept him back at home. So you could still be awesome. That's my encouragement to you. Like, you could still be awesome. You could still be great. You could still do whatever it is that you're supposed to do with or without their approval. You don't need their approval. As long as you know what you're doing and why you're doing it. If you're doing it for the Lord, soar on. Run fast. Go for it. All right. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate you guys watching. Please subscribe. Please share. Please like. Please do it all. Repost. Just share. I really do want to share this stuff. When it comes to me, when I hear it, when I read it, when I see it, I do want to share it with people. So share it. Share it. I don't know your friends, but if I find your friends, I love them too. So share it. Have a great day, y'all. Thank you for watching. See ya.